Oh, look what I have got. Beautiful, beautiful crab apples. For those of you who do not know what crab apples are, these are these little wee things that you see hanging on trees. They are not very tasty, and you'll know that they're not tasty because the birds haven't had a peck at them because they never ever get sweet. This is an apple. It's much bigger and the birds have had a fabulous time. You can get lots and lots of varieties of crab apples. This little one here I was given a couple of years ago at the Ellerslie Flower Show when it was first released, and I think it's called Ballerina, and it gives the most beautiful colour if you wanted to make crab apple jelly. I'm not going to make that. I'm going to do a pickled crab apple, and I've got this fabulous book that belongs to a friend of mine. Her dad was a doctor and he was into cooking. It is well used. The family absolutely love this, and I've decided that I will make it for them as a gift. Right, the first thing that you need to do is you need to get all of your crab apples and get something like a satay stick, and you need to just put 3 or 4 little pricks into the skin of your apple. The reason you do that is so that when it's boiling in its brine, it's actually not going to split, because these are going to be delicious with roast pork that I'm going to show you how to do another day. Right, take all the leaves out, like anything like this. We don't want the leaves in there. Oh no, hold on, wait a minute. The first thing we need to do is we need to put the other ingredients in. So it's 4 cups of brown sugar, and I think I've told you about the different types of sugars before. So that's 4 cups into there, and then 3 cups of cider vinegar. Makes sense. Apples, cider vinegar comes from apples. So take that off there, and it's, what did I say it was? 3 cups. So my friend Catherine, who gave me this recipe, she said her dad used to measure everything. Well, you can see that I'm just a little bit slack, but I know that that's round about 3 cups, and that's just going to help with the whole preserving. It also needs about 5 centimetres of cinnamon, and you need a good teaspoon of whole cloves. They go into there, and then you just get about 1.5 to 2 kgs of crab apples. Put them all in, and you want to, oh, a leaf went in there. I don't want a leaf in there. Don't want a leaf. I don't know whether there's lovely nutritional qualities with that leaf or not. And you need to keep the wee stalks on, and you'll see why in a wee while. Right, they have all been pricked. They go into there. Give that a stir up. How easy is this? I love things like this. And I think that the great thing about old recipes is they didn't have lots and lots of ingredients. They just had a few ingredients. They kept it simple, and that is an accompaniment to go with other things. So, you know, keep it simple. If you've got access to old books, I suggest you get them. Right, put the lid on. We'll go over to the stove. We're going to put this on until it comes to the boil, and then it's going to gently simmer for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to bottle it, and we're going to label it, and we are going to send it down to Wellington. Oh, crikey, you'll never guess. I forgot to put the lemon peel. It's about 3 pieces of lemon peel, which is actually lemon skin. But this is what I'm going to do because I always like to fiddle. I'm just going to use some zest of a lemon. Make sure if you're buying them that you give them a really, really good wash, because the lemons that we buy now, they've got like a little bit of sort of like wax on them, and we don't want that wax in there. And I think that by doing these here, these are going to give it a nice little bite in due course. Right, lid on, bring it to the boil as I said, let it gently simmer for 20 minutes and it'll be ready to go. What fun was that? 20 minutes doesn't really take that long if you've got something to do in that 20 minutes. Beautiful little baby crab apples have done their bit, and they are ready to be put into clean and sterilised jars. These are just fabulous with these wee babies, and they are just going to be lifted and gently. Now you do have to be quite gentle with them, because I might have not had them all the same size, and Dr. Hay, I hope you're not watching me from heaven because I've been just a little bit rough with your crab apples, but that's okay. Organic, I call it organics. Put those into the jar, and then get some of that beautiful briny syrup and pour that over there. And for Jeff Scott from Vinnie's, I hope you're watching what I'm doing, Jeff, because I think that mine will taste better than yours. Right, from there, put the lid on. And it's time to decorate. Isn't that just beautiful? Look, there's a wee story I know about the little apple said to the big apple, but look, it's not about poetry or my stories, is it? Right, from there, make sure that that's all nice and clean. Get yourself a little bit of twine, and that's just going to get tied around there. I've got some artificial apples. You know how I am when it comes to my presenting of whatever I'm doing. Just put that around there. Those little apples I think will just look gorgeous, and cut the surplus off. Look at that. Don't forget to use a marker pen and write on the outside what it is. Look at that. Fantastic gift, and I know that the people and my friends that have given me this recipe book that has the recipe in it, they will be very appreciative that I'm actually using the book. I will see you another day.